My fellow superstars, here's another tutorial. I'm going to start off by doing my brows first. And I'm just filling them in here with my brow gel. And then filling in the front of my brows. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish my other brow with my Starry Eye Gel. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Brow and Lash Setting Serum, I guess you can call it. And I'm going to go ahead and set my brows with the brow portion of this particular product. It's dual-ended, so one end is for your brows. And now I'm applying my e.l.f. Eyeshadow Primer. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to go ahead and put this all over the eyelid and a little past the crease. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Next, I'm going to pick up my Black Opal Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and I'm going to go ahead and place that in the brow bone area and over the area where I applied the NYX Jumbo Pencil. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Now I'm using my CoverGirl Medium Concealer to go ahead and highlight my brows and clean them up underneath there so I can get a nice, bright, sharp look under my brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up this color right here, which is called Hush Hush, and I'm going to blend that in the area right below my brow bone area and slightly above my crease. Now I'm going to pick up this color right here, which is called Sparks, and I'm going to place that directly in the crease and blend. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye as well. Make sure you blend out those edges for a seamless look. Now I'm going back in with Hush Hush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend out the edges of the color that I just applied, which is Sparks. Now I'm going to go ahead and take more of my NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil, and I'm just going to go in and start cutting my crease with this color because I want the colors to be intense and bright and I want them to show up. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease with this Jumbo Pencil with an angled brush. And on this part, you really want to take your time because this is a white base. Everything shows up with a white base, so make sure that crease is sharp. You got clean edges. And I'm not really brushing it on. I'm kind of doing a pat and pull motion with this brush so that I don't dirty up that jumbo milk pencil with the color that's underlying the pencil itself. Now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder, which is translucent, and I'm going to go ahead and pat this over the jumbo milk pencil so that it doesn't crease and my shadows can go on a little bit smoother. So we're just setting this so that it doesn't bleed or feather out. Making sure not to go over that crease line. I want to keep it clean there. And right here, I'm going to add my Sparks color on the outer third of my eye, and I'm going to blend it into the crease. Making sure not to go too far in because I just want the outer third of my crease to be blended. And I'm repeating on the other side. And I'm blending it up into that crease color that we had placed, which is the Sparks over that cut crease. Now I'm using Berry Treasure, and I'm going to darken the outer third of that crease with this color. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, almost plum, purple, burgundy type of color. It has like pink, and it seems like silver reflex in it. It's so gorgeous. So I'm just going to go ahead and darken up outer third of my crease with this color. I'm kind of feathering it into the color above the cut crease, so it can be really intense. And I'm taking my time to blend this into Sparks, but not completely covering it, if you know what I mean. Now right here, I'm just blending the Sparks into Berry Treasure so I can get a nice seamless blend. No sharp lines. Now I'm going to pick up Gem, which is the top third color at the top of the palette. This is a beautiful, beautiful shimmery purple color. Really, really gorgeous. I'm going to place that in the center of the lid, and I'm going to blend that into Sparks. Now I'm picking up Bling Bling, and I'm going to put that on the inner third of the cut crease of my eye. And I'm going to blend that right in the Gem. And I'm taking my time to be sure I don't go over that cut crease line. And just blend. Now I'm going to use a small e.l.f. shader brush. And I like to use this when I like to go above my cut crease line and kind of define it with the color that I placed in the crease. And I'm using the very edge. I'm standing the brush up on its edge and I'm going along the cut crease line and I'm placing that color. And then I like to blend up and out. Now I'm picking up my Morphe E27 blender brush. I believe it's the E27. And I'm going ahead and I'm blending out that Sparks, which also blends in the Hush Hush, because I want everything to look seamless. Now I'm picking up Glitzing Lamb, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into my brow bone area. It's a really beautiful mauve pinky type of shimmery color. Really, really pretty. I want to make my brows dance a little bit. Now I'm taking my Rivere, I believe that's how you say it. I hope I didn't butcher it up too much. My liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm lining the top lid of my eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and wing it out. Now I'm picking up Sparks again, and I'm going to go along the outer lower third of my lash line with this color. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and do my whole lower lash line with this color. And kind of blow it out a little bit and soften it. Now I'm going in with Gem, and I'm putting that closer to my lower lash line, because I want it really dark near my lash line and slightly above that Sparks that I just placed. As you can see, I got a little bit of fallout on my nose, but I cleaned it up. And right here, I'm going to pick up Ballsy and put it on my tear ducts. Make them pop a little bit. It's a really pretty color. I'm applying my lashes, and these are my favorite. The Salon Perfect 614 lashes, which I absolutely love to use. They're so pretty. They're not too thick, but they're kind of wispy and airy on the ends and give a soft feathery look. They're just really, really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and use my Rimmel Extra Super Lash Mascara in Black and apply those to my natural lashes so that my false ones can blend into my natural lashes. Now I'm going to use my e.l.f. face primer. This is the oil control one because I do have oily skin, and apply this all over my face. It's really, really good. It also helps to minimize my pores too. I tend to have big pores on my nose, so this helps with that a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Forever foundation. This one was a little shade darker when I picked it up in the store. Like I said, Makeup Forever has changed its shade range, so this one was like a little dark. So I went ahead and picked up a small bottle of the Makeup Forever foundation in Y445, which is my actual color, but it tends to have a lot of yellow undertones in it. So I like to tone it down with this darker foundation that I use, and mix them two together with my oval brush, which I wet down with my MAC Fix Plus. It helps it to spread my foundation evenly over my skin. Now I'm using two concealers. One is a LA Pro concealer in Fawn, and the other one is I believe it's Tarte medium concealer, if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, I think it's the MAC NW43 concealer, I believe. Yeah. I like to combine the two because it gives me the right color that I want for my skin. Now I'm going to take a small beauty blender brush, small beauty blender sponge, my bad, and it's damp, so I'm going to go ahead and work my concealer into my skin, underneath the eyes, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and the center of my forehead. Now I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder along with my damp beauty blender sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and set those highlighted areas. As you can see, the powder flying everywhere. Look like bugs flying around in my screen. But that's just the powder. Now I'm using my Sephora powder foundation in Toffee Caramel, and I'm setting the rest of my face. and I'm blending the highlighter into that powder so nothing doesn't stand out on my skin. Now I'm using my MAC NW45 powder foundation, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a contour on my cheeks. I tend to get lighter in the cooler months or the fall and winter months as opposed to in the summer. This is my actual skin color. But like I said, when it gets cooler, I tend to use a lighter powder foundation, which is why I use the Sephora the majority of the time. But in this case, I'm using this as a contour for my skin. Now I'm using my Milani bronzing powder in Sunset Strip, and I'm applying that to my cheeks to give more warmth to the face, as well as other areas of my face. It kind of helps me to set that powder foundation too that I placed by MAC. Now I'm using my Too Faced bronzer, Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I use this to highlight my nose and my Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to use my MAC Glissade Mineral Finishing Powder, and I'm going to brush that all over my skin to make my skin dance and give it like a bronzy glow. The glow up, honey. Now I'm using one of my favorite highlighters by ColourPop Cosmetics. This one is called Churro, and it's so freaking pretty. I absolutely love it. It has like a glow from within type of look to it with a little bit of shimmer. I just absolutely love this highlighter. Now I'm using my Laura Geller blush. This is one of my favorites. It's a really, really gorgeous color. I'm going to go ahead and place this on my cheeks. I will have the product description of all the products that I use down below. Now I'm applying mascara to my lower lashes. Since I'm finished with all of my powder products and I don't have to worry about any makeup or products getting into my lashes, so I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. Now I'm using NYX lip pencil in deep purple to line my lips with. And then I go ahead and blend that in slightly before I apply my lip color. In this case, this is the first lip look that I'm doing for this one. This is a matte lipstick color. I believe it was from the, I'm trying to remember the collection. Like I said, I can't recall it off the top of my head right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the product description down below. But I believe this color is Plum Princess, which is really, really gorgeous. And then I'm applying NYX Vanilla Cream Pie over the top of that. Really, really pretty look. And that's lip number one. Lip number two, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Jordana lip pencil in Cabernet to my lips and blend it in a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this Marc Jacobs lip gloss, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. I felt like it would be fitting or appropriate for this look. And I don't want to get it wrong or come off the top of my head trying to guess the name of the color, but I believe the color is called Boys Don't Cry. Yeah, Boys Don't Cry. And that completes my look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. This is series 2 or number 2 of the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I'm on the fence about whether I'm going to go ahead and get the other 2 palettes because I have colors that are similar to those. So hopefully you gals and some of you guys enjoyed this tutorial on this particular look. And I will check in with you guys at another time. Love, peace, and happiness, and I wish you all well. Thank you for tuning in, my superstars, and I bid you adieu. Bye.